Colon cancer is becoming more common in people under 55. And this is really a huge change because even a few decades ago, most people that had colon cancer were people that were 60 or older, but not anymore. Not only are more young people getting it, by the time they get checked, they have an advanced form of it. And they're not clear what's causing it. It's probably this lousy American diet, the water, the food, the atmosphere being so toxic and polluted. It could be a lot of things, y'all. Colorectal cancer rates in young people have surged in recent years. More troubling, most cases diagnosed are at an advanced stage, and researchers aren't sure what's causing the cancers. According to new statistics from the American Cancer Society, a proportion of colorectal cancer that occur in people under 55 have doubled between 1995 and 2019, from 11% to 20%. That means that roughly 1.3 million people in the US are living with colorectal cancer. And they said in 2019 it was about 273,800. And these folks were younger than 55. So people born after 1990, millennials and Gen Z, are twice as likely to be diagnosed with colon cancer and fourfold more likely to get rectal cancer compared to people born in the 1950s. A 2017 study published in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute found the numbers are climbing at an alarming rate. A study published in 2021 estimated that in just 7 years, colon cancer will be the leading cause of cancer deaths in ages 20 to 49. Wow. That is a stark contrast to over the age of 50 who are eligible for screening. Yeah, because they would never even screen you until you reached a certain age. But now, as you can see, that's all got to change. Where rates and deaths from colon cancer have been steadily increasing for decades. Wow, they can't even pinpoint what it is. The new statistics also show advanced stage diagnosis are climbing quickly in all colorectal cases in the US, jumping from 52% in the mid 2000s to 60% in 2019. Most cases diagnosed in younger people are advanced stage cancers. Yeah, because they're probably feeling something, but they just think it's something that will just go away. You know, a lot of young people think like that. Oh, I'm feeling a certain way. Ah, that'll go away. And unfortunately, they're saying by the time they see these young people, they are already at an advanced or stage 4 colon cancer. And usually once you hit that stage, it can't be cured or it just don't go away at all with treatment. It's hard to treat and it's hard to control. Wow, this is really deep here. This cancer type is particularly, it can remain. So they're saying you may not feel anything. You may not feel any symptoms for a long time. You know, that's how it was with my dad. He had a whole different form of cancer. He had cancer of the pancreas. And by the time he caught it, it was also at a late stage. He only lasted a year after he was diagnosed. And I remember the doctor was telling him he probably had it for a whole decade, but it did not bother him until 2007, and then he died in 2008. But he's told him he probably had it more than a decade. So I can understand, but that's really terrible that these young people have it and it's not being caught until it's too late. So they're saying that most of these, because maybe that's why, because of their age, they're asymptomatic. All right. So the tumor can grow and grow and even spread before there are symptoms that will prompt any type of medical attention. Many younger adults are still not aware of colon cancer and how it happens to them, which may lead them to pass off early symptoms as something else. Misdiagnoses have been found to be common among young people in colon cancer cases as well. Yeah, because I guess initially a medical professional probably would never have expected someone young to have advanced colon cancer, you know? So, this doctor was saying when I was training in medicine, I was taught this was an old person's disease, specifically an old man's disease. We now know that it's affecting people um, that are in their prime years of life and younger. So they're saying what could be causing it. Well, they're only guessing because they said they really can't pinpoint it. So they're saying that it is lifestyle risk factors, high rates of obesity, you know, what young people are eating, their diets rich in sugar and processed food could be a contributor, contributing factor. So it isn't just a diet and lifestyle. Sometimes it can be something else that they are missing altogether. We see so many young patients with colon cancer who follow very healthy lifestyles and diets too. Wow. So they're saying even if you are trying to be healthy, it's showing up in folks like that as well. The new data shows the highest rates of colon rectal cancer diagnoses are being found in Alaskan natives, Native Americans, Black Americans, and then white Americans. So through 2010 through 2019, the incidence rate of colon rectal cancer rose in the US. Wow. But they are admitting that 75% of the cases are unknown causes. They really can't pinpoint what is causing it. When something is affecting people who have their birth years in common, we know it's something in the environment that has led these young people into having higher rates. Okay, so what's different now than 20, 30 years ago when it really was not so much the case? So, what's different in our environment now that was not seen decades back? Just asking questions. So, so they said it's still not clear what environmental factors beyond lifestyle and diet are at play, but researchers are looking at everything from antibiotics to plastics to stress as some of the potential culprits. It is also possible that there's an environmental toxin that hasn't yet been linked to colon rectal cancer. Okay, well, something definitely had to happen between, years ago when just older people were getting it to now all these young people. I don't know, y'all. About 40% of young onset colon cancer are diagnosed in people 45 to 49. The lower screening age will be able to catch cancer in this group of people. However, the cases increasingly being diagnosed in people in their 20s and 30s will still likely go unnoticed until symptoms develop. So, wow, that is crazy. So, they also have some of the symptoms for people to look for. That is blood in the stools, pain in your stomach, unintentional weight loss, or a change in your bowel habits, shortness of breath, anemia, fatigue are also warning signs. Well, hopefully they'll pinpoint what it is. They're saying that the most people that have it um, can survive at least 5 years is the average if it's caught at an early stage, 5 years or even longer. But I mean, that's one of the biggest things they're saying, that, these younger people, they're not catching it at an early stage. Maybe more people need to be tested before their 50s. Maybe that's what they need to do. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.